about sense of place for a moment, because sense of place is going to be a very interesting theme for you in 2018. In fact, most of you in this room are considering whether or not you are in the right place. Yes? Am I in the right home? Am I in the right area? Am I in the right relationship? Am I in the right country? Am I on the right planet? Dimension, universe, and so on. So the reason that this is beginning to arise very strongly within you is not because it's necessarily about movement, but because there is a question and a knowing that's coming that you cannot be defined nor contained by place. What you're starting to feel is this non-attachment to place. It's very difficult for you to actually feel settled at all at this time. Even if you have your home and you have your family and you have your environment, you have your routine, there's something within you that is stirring because there is so much more in you that wants to be known that can only be known once the sense of place has been removed. So the sense of place, as we have discussed, is a reference point for a cataloging system. So once that sense of place is removed, it enables you to access more of what you know. It enables you to respond to a situation more easily. It enables you to get out of referencing your accumulated human experience as your knowledge base, and it enables you to start to access cosmic mind and source as your knowledge base. So in terms of place, please be aware that you will not be feeling like you want to necessarily be anywhere. And this is a theme for 2018. And we say this, and we ask you to please listen carefully. Because the sense of place is leaving the human psyche and identity in 2018, there are many that are feeling like they don't belong on the planet. And there are many that are feeling like they have no place here. That is not because they do not need to be here. And it is not because there is nothing for them to create here. It is because they are feeling the detachment within the human psyche of sense of place. And if you know that sense of place is a strong marker for identity, you can begin to understand that if you are feeling like you don't belong here, it's because your identity is lifting. It's because you are no longer accessing accumulated human experience as your knowledge base. So we say these things to you in earnest, so that when those moments arrive for you in 2018, where you feel like you don't belong anywhere, you celebrate. Because it means you are arriving in your sense of freedom. The human psyche resists. And it says, if I have no reference point for place, I have no value. I am lost. No one can identify me. No one can see me. And yet we say unto you, when you lose your sense of place, that's when you start to become visible. Because remember, that's when the bricks and mortar start to thin. And that's when people really start to see you. Can you understand it? For all of you in this room. Remember, this is not about belonging to the planet. It's about allowing the veil of this dimensional experience to thin so that you can be everywhere.